All right, what's up, guys? Today we are going to be working on the Lexus again because I'm going to insert a picture now of what has happened to the Lexus. So we had a small leak somewhere, and I don't know exactly where it was because I haven't taken the time yet to look for it. But anyway, that small leak has turned itself into a big leak because I launched this car the other day from a stop and hard launched it or whatever, and then when I parked the car, this is what happened. Or better yet, the picture that you guys saw is what happened. So yeah, now we're going to go ahead and take all this stuff out because it looks like I'm going to need a new radiator. It's either the radiator or the expansion tank, one or the other, probably. So we're gonna look at the hoses, we're gonna look at the radiator, look at the expansion tank, look at all that stuff, and see if we can deduce where this leak is coming from. So, time to get started. So for starters, everything here in Mississippi right now is absolutely covered in pollen. So I don't know what it looks like everywhere else, but here we have pollen everywhere, as you guys can see from the ground. I just swept up a little bit, but it is on everything. Yeah. Okay, so for starters, I think I already found the leak. You can see it is slowly dripping off of the bottom right there. It looks like the lower left foot, or the lower, left foot of the radiator is leaking. You can't really see it on video, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull the drain plug and go ahead and get what's left of the radiator fluid out, and then we'll pull it out. Okay, so not a whole lot of coolant came out, as you can obviously see. Not really a whole lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and move this over under the lower radiator hose here, where I'm going to take it off. And yeah, after that, all we need to do is pull this radiator out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we have our leak. All of this down here is wet, and it does not look like it is. Oh yeah, you can see it. I do remember a very, 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 very long time ago, we patched this with some JB Weld. So, story time. Very long time ago, before this YouTube channel, let's see, I started this channel in 2016, I believe, in early 2016, but long before I started making my videos. This car was still on the stock engine, the stock NA2JZ, and all that mess. And I was going to school one day, went around a curve, and a mangy dog jumped out in a curve in front of me, and I centered it in my car. And as you can see, let me see, it's a little bit bent up right here, but there wasn't really any damage to the car, like structurally, except the radiator, the AC condenser, my bumper, and then the little factory power steering cooler that's on the front of these cars stock. Yeah, all that shit broke. So I needed a completely new condenser because it literally split in the middle. My bumper split down the middle. The radiator, for the most part, was fine. It just put a crack in it right here, different from this one. And I see now that the JB Weld that we patched onto it just didn't hold up. It held up for a while because I didn't have any leaking issues. I had this thing for the longest time, which is actually kind of impressive, but at the same time kind of ghetto. So we're going to get a new radiator, obviously. Either going to get an all aluminum Koyo radiator or an all aluminum Mishimoto radiator. But either way, we're going to go with an aluminum one just because, you know, with the nature of big turbo stuff, things get hotter and aluminum is going to cool better than these stock half plastic ones. So gonna do that, and I guess that's all we really can do, you know. I'm gonna come back here, get some tape. I'm going to tape up the top and bottom radiator hoses, or the inlet where the bottom goes and the top of the hose here, just to keep shit out of my engine. All right, all taped up so that way stuff can't get in the engine. One thing I learned when building this thing on the stand was definitely always tape up any open holes, because dirt daubers, wasps, you know, shit like that will make nests in your engine, and that's absolutely the last place that you want them. So let's see, plans. We are going to do a new Mishimoto radiator. Obviously going to keep my fan shroud because there's nothing wrong with it. I didn't see any cracks or anything in it. Might get some new hoses. It'll come with a new radiator cap. Yeah, and do that. And I might, while I'm already here, I might change the thermostat while I'm already down here, just for preventive maintenance. Put a new one in this thing like 2 years ago, but it's also sat up quite a bit since then. So we're going to probably go ahead and put a new one of those in there because they're cheap. Like I think a new one's like 50 bucks or something like that. But yeah. All right, the internet repair guy has just left, so I had to take some time for that. But anyways, we have the radiator out of this thing, so the next step is going to be to order a Mishimoto radiator. That will, knowing how shipping and stuff has been with the whole pandemic stuff in my area, probably won't have it for another week or two, which means the Lexus is going to be down for a little bit. So that's disappointing, especially because the weather is actually starting now to get nice, because we've had nothing but really bad weather the last like week or so. But yeah, I think that's where I'm going to leave you guys with this video. Comment below what you guys want to see next. If there's anything that you guys want me to do with this car, let me know, because I've been thinking about maybe going to the drag strip once I get the get these federals put on the back of it and get my new radiator put in. Which is another thing, by the way, that I need to do. I need to take those tires to get them mounted. And I guess it's a good thing that we haven't put the bumper back on yet, because would have made, well, I guess it wouldn't have made this a harder job, but still, either way, gotta put that back on too, gotta get these tires mounted. Anyway, hope you all have a wonderful day, and follow me on Instagram if you want to, at mellow_2jz. Comment below what you guys want to see us do with the video, give us a thumbs up, and other than that, man, have a nice day.